Unlocking unseen possibilities for unlimited growth. You're here today with Nader Sabry, and we're talking about honesty over policy. Before we get started, let's recap what these videos are about. We're talking about creating clear-cut decision-making. Decisions are black or white, yes or no, but the problem is the distortion in the middle, or destruction or disruption, which is the gray area we look at. These videos, when we look at specific dimensions, we crack through that gray area that causes these distortions and disruptions to move them towards making a decisive decision that is black or white. Today, we are talking about honesty over policy. There's a great old term that goes, the best policy is honesty, or honesty is the best policy. Absolutely love it. But what happens when the policy of the organizations you're working with, and remember, there are elements, even if you run your own company, you may not be in control of. There are policies in the greater environment that actually encourage dishonesty, even within our organizations. And fundamentally, the most successful type of entrepreneurs and organizations that I've seen are people and organizations that are authentic and can authentically create and deliver value. Honesty is a natural element in their organization and the way that they work, and they transform that honesty into an actual policy, okay? And in some cases, if honesty is not an actual policy, but the policies work against honesty, then you've got a problem. And I'll give you some good examples. Now, the best place to see and feel this is at the customer service level, right? What I call the boundaries of an organization. At the boundaries of the organization, where an organization is bursting at its seams, is the best place where an organization grinds with its environment. And that's where a lot of innovation comes from, but it's also where a lot of disasters come from. And that's where you can learn about how honest or dishonest an organization is. And as I said, one of the best examples is customer service, right? You got a problem, you call them up and you take a look. I mean, what are they actually going to really do for you? Are they going to honor the actual policy they have? Are they going to do what many organizations put together, which is called a GOODWILL warranty, or something out of GOODWILL. And this, I'll give you a great example. I mean, many years ago when I was in Canada, I had my Honda car and I had a nice little spoiler on the back, and it got so cold, it split my spoiler in half. I went to the workshop that I was loyal to, which is the Honda workshop, and they took a look at the car, and I said, man, I just cannot afford to put the spoiler on the back of the car. I'll do it next time. So I come back, I go collect my car, and there's a brand new spoiler on the back of my car. I go immediately to Salim, the guy who was right there. I said, man, I can't afford the spoiler you just put on the back. Are you going to take it off? And he's like, no, it's called GOODWILL warranty. We're actually giving you the spoiler, which was, I think, $1,600 at the time, absolutely free. And that was just them rewarding me for obviously my loyalty, but that's because they were very honest and straightforward. They were not trying to squeeze everything possible out of me. They knew that such a move would allow me to tell the story like I'm telling it many years later, like now, but also encourage other people to consume and use the brand and their services, right? We also, I'll give you another tangible example with my last company. So one of the problems we had in customer service was that customers in general in some of the regions we operated in would call extremely frustrated, even if it was a small problem. We found this very consistent, and they were very rude with some of our employees, and there would be this natural reaction where the employee would become defensive. And so we had to find ways of reprogramming this. And one of the ways we discovered how to hack this was the fact that when a customer would call with complete frustration, the first thing we tell them is, no matter what your problem is, sir or ma'am, we're going to work with you until that problem is solved to the end. May I please confirm that your problem is A, B, C, and D? Yes, it is. They immediately calm down. And we genuinely work with them to the end. We always believed that over-communicating was better than under-communicating, even to the point if we were calling the customer back several times, keeping them updated, which created honesty and rapport between us and the customer. Purely because when there is a customer issue, there's no smoke without fire, there's probably something wrong, maybe not with the product, maybe not even with the service. It could be something within our network that's gone wrong, or something, we just don't know what it is. We need to figure it out. And I remember specifically, I had one of my customer service people, one of our customers had a problem with a credit card, and he literally called up the credit card company, solved the problem for her because she was having this with many online purchases, fixed it, came back, and she was ecstatic. She had purchased over and over again. We'd gone above and beyond. A great example of this as well is Zappos, which Amazon had acquired purely because of this happiness culture where they'd really focused on being happy and honest and transforming that into knowledge and passing it on to customers. And that is honesty over policy. Thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe, press the notification bell, like the video, share your comments. See you in the next video.